As we approach the end of Siman Nun Gimel Halachot of Shaliach Tzibur, the Rama brings an interesting case, Shaliach Tzibur Shehiskin. What if we have a Shaliach Tzibur who's had the position many years, and he's getting older, he's no longer able to do the job the same way he once was. So the question is really coming from a case that was asked to the Rashba. The Biur Halacha brings, the Rashba was asked, is the Chazzan, who has now gotten older, is he allowed to have his son fill in for him? So the Rashba says there's really 2 points to this. The first is, if a person such as a Chazzan is hired by the Tzibur, is he ever allowed a vacation day? Do we say that no, he is obligated because he's been hired by the Tzibur, he is there at all times? He can't have anybody fill in for him. So the Rashba says no, it's appropriate for even a person who's hired by the Tzibur to be able to have assistance in certain times when he feels like he's not able or he's not able to do the job. He's allowed to call on his son or somebody else to help him do the job that he was hired for. So first, the Shaliach Tzibur is entitled to ask for help. And the same would apply to other people that are hired by the Tzibur. They're certainly allowed to ask for help, says the Rashba. That's what's accepted over here by the Rama. You're allowed to ask for help and assistance to fill in at times when they're not able to. And the second thing is, even if, says the Rashba, the Shaliach Tzibur is like in our case, where he has gotten old, or he's in a position where he's no longer able to do the job bichlal. In the Rama's case, because he got old, maybe the other circumstances, he's not able to do the job bichlal. Nonetheless, the Rashba says the son of the Shaliach Tzibur is first in line to continue in that position, assuming that he is more or less, not necessarily the same like the Rama writes, not necessarily his voice is as pleasant as his father, but if he is close enough and he's more or less fitting for the job, he's mimale makom aviv, then he is the first in line to be able, he's entitled to be able to fill that position before anybody else. He has the priority. Mishnah Berurah says that he brings the name of poskim, that the same applies to other communal positions. The same is true that if the son is more or less has the same ma'alot of the father, he has the same standing as his father, the same good character that are required for Chazzan, even if his voice is not quite as good, nonetheless he has precedence when it comes to filling that position. Mishnah Berurah brings that there is a machloket whether or not we say the same thing when it comes to positions of Rabbanut or Rosh Yeshiva, teaching Torah, being Marbitz Torah. There's a machloket, but the Mishnah Berurah himself does not answer how we paskin. Do we say that it goes to the best man for the job, or do we say that no, if the son is good enough, then he's the first one who's entitled? Mishnah Berurah doesn't give a psak halacha, and the Shevet Tel Aviv Rav Vozos Zatzal says Minhag Yisrael is to follow the simple understanding of what's written in Yoreh De'ah and in the Rambam, which is that the son, even in these types of positions, such as a Rav or Rosh Yeshiva, Marbitz Torah Barabim, he is first in line, even if there are anashim gedolim yoter mimenu, there are people that maybe are even more scholarly than him. If he is an established Talmid Chacham, then he is the first in line to be able to fill the place of his father.